Guys, what's going on? James here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about O.J. Howard being placed on the injured reserve for the rest of the Buccaneers season. Now I know what a lot of you are initially going to say is, James, who cares? The season's already over, and I completely understand that. A lot of people feel that the season's over, definitely does not look good under any circumstances, but you know, I still like O.J. Howard. I don't want to see O.J. Howard get hurt. It sucks that he's not going to play. I think he's a very talented player. I'm sure 99.999% of you would agree with me. We all like O.J. Howard. We think he's a phenomenal talent. And I really wanted him to show that he's a top 5 tight end in this league easily. To me, in my opinion, he's a top 5 tight end in this league already. Don't believe me? Let's go look at some of the numbers that O.J. Howard put up to this point before getting hurt. Okay, so in terms of overall receptions, he was tied for 10th with guys like Jimmy Graham and Trey Burton. Okay, and I know top 10, you know, that's not top 5, James. Oh wait, but let's get into the rest of his stats. Okay, because O.J. Howard was number 5 in receiving yards on 34 catches. The guys above him have 45 catches, 50 catches, 77 catches, and 67 catches. O.J. Howard has 34 catches, and he has more receiving yards than guys with 39 catches, 44 catches, 34 catches, 50 catches. O.J. Howard has more receiving yards than all of those guys. He's number 5 in receiving yards for tight ends. That's pretty impressive. In terms of average yards per catch with tight ends who have more than 30 catches, O.J. Howard's number 1. He is number 1. It's pretty darn good if you ask me. And even with he has more average yards per catch than guys with 15 or more catches, or 10 than more catches. You know, he's insane. He's number 1 in average yards per catch for tight ends. In average yards per game for tight ends, he's number 6. He's above guys like Delaney Walker, Vance McDonald, Eric Ebron, Jordan Reed again, Jack Doyle, Jimmy Graham, Austin Hooper, Trey Burton. You know, it's phenomenal. O.J. Howard's a top 5 tight end. In terms of the longest catch of the year, he's tied for 2nd with Vance McDonald. George Kittle's the only one above him. In terms of touchdowns, he is tied for 3rd with Zach Ertz, Trey Burton, and no, sorry, just Zach Ertz and Trey Burton. Like, come on, like, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. The dude's crazy. In terms of catches over 20 yards, he's tied 2nd with Jared Cook. The only tight end above both of them is Travis Kelce, who I think most of us can agree is probably the top tight end in the league. You know, he's pretty darn good. In terms of catches over 40 yards, he's tied 4th with a ton of tight ends. There's like a ton of tight ends with over 40-yard catches, but you still get my point. In terms of first downs, like catches that resulted in first downs, he's number 5, again, over guys like Trey Burton, Vance McDonald, Eric Ebron, Jimmy Graham. In terms of first down percentages, so the percentage of his catches that resulted in first downs, again, with tight ends over 20 catches, over 30 catches, you know, whatever you want to say, O.J. Howard's number 1 again. He has a first down percentage of 82.4. So 82.4% of the catches that O.J. Howard makes are first downs. Like, he's a reliable first down guy. O.J. Howard has 0 fumbles this year. He was having an insanely good year. I would not be surprised if he finished the year as a top 3 tight end if he kept on playing these last 6 games. He's that good. I'm going to miss O.J. Howard a lot. It was definitely looking like he was becoming our number 2 passing option, 100%. The dude was just insanely talented. Him and Mike Evans, man. Him and Mike Evans are the future. Chris Godwin in there as well. Adam Humphries. I really hope they retain all 4 of those offensive weapons, because when O.J. Howard comes back, when he's fully healthy, man, he's the second passing option for this team behind Mike Evans. That's clear to see. He's such a reliable target. He has phenomenal hands. He's just an athletic matchup nightmare. And I'm going to miss him for these last 6 games. I hope a lot of you do as well. I think we all will, pretty much. But man, that just sucks, because he was already a top 5 tight end. He was already a top 5 tight end, and now we won't be able to have him for the rest of the season. And that sucks. But like I said, he was placed on the injured reserve. He will no longer be playing the rest of the games this year. And in his place, the Buccaneers have signed former Cincinnati Bengal and former Kansas City Chiefs cornerback Josh Shaw, a 4th-round pick in the 2015 NFL Draft. The main reason he went in the 4th round was mainly due to character concerns when matched up against his overall talent. And in his career, he has 115 tackles, 7 pass deflections, and 1 interception, which is, not the best at all, but he played for the Cincinnati Bengals from 2015 to 2018. He was released by the Bengals September 6th. He then signed with the Kansas City Chiefs on October 2nd, and then he was waived by the Kansas City Chiefs November 17th, 2018, just 4 days ago. And he is now, since yesterday or today or whatever you want to call it, he is now signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It'll be, I guess it'll be interesting to see what he adds. The Buccaneers have already seemed to sign a lot of cornerbacks, guys like Devontae Harris, who I thought, did good in the preseason and training camp when he was still here, but they seem to be relatively healthy. So could we see maybe Josh Shaw go to, maybe they move him at safety, or maybe they move another cornerback at safety? That is kind of the idea I'm getting from this type of move. I don't know which cornerback they would move to safety. Maybe it would be Josh Shaw. Maybe it would be Devontae Harris. But regardless, they might move somebody there because you still have Brent Grimes. You still have Carlton Davis. You still have Devontae Harris. I believe you still have Javian Elliott on this roster, and you still have Ryan Smith. The only guy who's really injured right now, obviously besides Vernon Hargreaves, who's on the injured reserve, is MJ Stewart. Maybe this is a sign that they might put MJ Stewart on the injured reserve. I honestly have no idea. It could be possible. Who knows? It might happen, honestly. I have no idea, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. When that does happen, I'm sure I might make a video about it and talk about that if that does happen. But who knows? Who knows for now? But as of right now, Josh Shaw is a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. He has replaced O.J. Howard in terms of his roster spot. And, yeah, okay, let's see what Josh Shaw can do. Really, 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 really sucks that O.J. Howard is going to miss the rest of the year because he was the second best passing option that we have on this team, and he probably will be next year, so this sucks a lot. I guess the one thing that you can take out of this O.J. Howard being placed on the injured reserve is Cameron Brate will get more catches, and Cameron Brate will get more playing time, which may make his contract more justifiable, which, okay, I guess. It sucks that O.J. Howard's out, but it is what it is. It's just the Bucs season this year. This season has just been, it's starting to feel more and more like a waste as the day goes on, doesn't it? But let me know what you guys think about all this down in the comment section below. Do you guys think that O.J. Howard is a top 5 tight end? In my opinion, it's pretty darn easy to see that he is a top 5 tight end. I think eventually, come next year, he might even be a top 3 tight end. He's that good. He's insanely, insanely good. There's a reason that everybody was like, how the heck did O.J. Howard fall to the Buccaneers at pick 19? And the Bucs were like, okay, we'll take O.J. Howard, whatever you say, guys. And, it's one of those, that was the first time in a long time where everybody was like, oh my god, the Bucs got a steal, and we're all like, yeah, we got a steal, what's up, So I love O.J. Howard, and I wish him a speedy recovery. But let me know what you guys think about all this down in the comment section below. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about O.J. Howard being on the IR. What do you think about Josh Shaw? Do you think he's going to play a little bit of safety? Do you think this is hinting at the possibility of another cornerback going on the injured reserve, such as MJ Stewart? Let me know what you think about all this down in the comment section below. Hope you all enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. But until then, and as always, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.